Last class we have seen the structure of cell. Today we will learn little more detail about the structure of cell. So when we observe a cell under the compound microscope, we can see cell like this. Okay, usually when we observe the cell under the compound microscope, I hope you all have seen it in our school. So compound microscope, you can see cell like small honeycomb like structure, like a boundary wall will be there and a nucleus will be there. So when we observe the cell under an electron microscope, little more magnified structure we can see. So today we will see the structure of cell in detail. Okay, so three main things are there, three main features are there. First one is plasma membrane. Plasma membrane. Second is cytoplasm, and third one is nucleus. So three main features of a cell is plasma membrane, cytoplasm and nucleus. Inside that, so many things and so many functions are there that we will see one by one. So let's start with plasma membrane. So when we see this diagram showing the animal cell, first one is the plasma membrane. It will form an outer covering which will separate the inner content from the outer environment. So if both cells are there, it is separated from one cell from the other by the plasma membrane. Okay, this is the first. It is like a boundary like structure which will separate inner content, inner things from outside, from external environment. So it will not, for the entry and exit, it will not allow everything to get inside and everything to go outside. So this is selectively permeable. So one of the main feature of the plasma membrane is that it is selectively permeable. It will not allow all things to get inside and all things to exit from this membrane. Okay, so this is the first is the plasma membrane. This is the outermost covering of a cell. Is it clear? As I told you, plasma membrane is selectively permeable, means if this is a cell, this is the plasma membrane, or we will call this as cell or cell membrane. Okay, cell membrane. It will not, this membrane, it will not allow the entry or exit of all things. Some things, that some peculiar things only they will allow. Other things they will inhibit. Okay, so this one is known as the important characteristic of plasma membrane is that it is selectively permeable. Okay, so for that we have to learn two terms. One is diffusion and then another one is osmosis. Okay, one is diffusion and okay, diffusion and osmosis. So while we are taking air inside, while we are taking oxygen and leaving out carbon dioxide, this diffusion is playing an important role that we will see one by one. Okay, so now let us see what is diffusion. Diffusion means the movement of molecules from high concentration to low concentration. We can see the process of diffusion in our daily life. Suppose in our home, if we are sitting somewhere in any other room other than kitchen, if gas is leaking, we can sense it, we can smell it. That is because of the diffusion, the movement of molecule from high concentration to low concentration. So I will make it clear by doing a small experiment. Let's see. So this is a normal water. Then now I am adding little color to that. Can you see the color from high concentration to low concentration? It is moving. So the movement of molecules from high concentration to low concentration is known as diffusion. So the things will move from one cell to another cell by the process of diffusion. Is it clear? The movement of molecules from high concentration to low concentration is known as diffusion. So it plays an important role in the transport of materials from one cell to another and one cell to outer environment. I hope this point is clear to you. Okay, I hope that concept of diffusion is clear to you. Diffusion is the movement of molecules from high concentration to low concentration. Now we will go to next concept, that is osmosis. Okay, the osmosis is another form of diffusion. In this osmosis, the movement of water molecules, the water molecules will move from high concentration to low concentration through a semi-permeable membrane. Okay, the movement of water molecules from high concentration to low concentration through a semi-permeable membrane. So suppose this is a cell. The water concentration is more outside the cell, then water will move from high concentration region to low concentration through a semi-permeable membrane. This is known as the osmosis.